Once again, as you come in, please move to the middle or the sides and don't leave any open seats because we're going to be full to capacity. And if you haven't already, you can download the Blackboard app on your phone using these QR codes up on the screen. Once again, in the back here, could we please move in and fill in all the empty seats? I know people are coming in slowly because of the ID cards, but we have a long line coming in. So if there are any empty seats in your row, please move and fill in those seats right now. Thank you. We got seats up front and down on the other side. I got 2 seats down front, 2 seats right down front. One seat up top in the back. We got one seat over there are any empty seats in your row, please fill in the seat. Can we fill in that seat, please? Thank you so much. One person, we got one seat up there. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Music Convocation. Welcome to your second day at Carolina or back at Carolina. We're so glad you're here. This class is bigger than this room, so we are going to have certain days where we're going to have, today obviously is one of those days where we're going to have overflow seating in 006, so if you like being in the room, try to get here early. I'm really sorry about the second ID card going crash on us, but we normally have 2 swipers, so it's a lot easier to get in. It's about twice as fast when we have 2 doors. But sorry that was an issue today, but we'll try to make it better for next time. My name's Professor Lauren Mecha. I'm in the jazz area. I play saxophone, I love to sing jazz, and I am your instructor for this class, so you'll be seeing a lot of me and hearing from me every week through your Blackboard class announcements. I like to send you reminders and tell you what's coming up that week. We have some big changes in the way this class is graded, and I think that most of you should be happy about them. I'm going to save those for a little later, but first, I'd like to get right into colloquium, and so Dr. Williams is going to share some info with you now. Let's welcome her.
Hi everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Sarah Williams. I'm Associate Professor of Music History here and coordinator of Peak Colloquium. Peak Colloquium is named after Professor Emeritus Louisa E. Peak, and it's a public event series that's hosted by me and my colleagues in music history, ethnomusicology, and experimental music. And we're dedicated to showcasing diverse programming and guests, especially emerging artists and scholars. So I'm going to take just a handful of seconds today to talk to you about Colloquium and advertise some of our events this semester. So we meet only on scheduled Fridays, and there will be calendars around the building that you can check out from 1:10 to 2 p.m. this time period. If we're not meeting in here, we're meeting in room 232 or anywhere else as advertised. Sometimes 006, sometimes off campus at the Columbia Art Museum, the 701 Center for Contemporary Art, or next door at Johnson Hall. We have sign-in sheets at Colloquium usually for attendance. If for some reason you're an off-campus event, you don't see a sign-in sheet, just take a picture of yourself there, or see the sponsoring faculty member so that you can have your attendance recorded. So this semester, we have a slate of very exciting guests, including a conversation with composer John Mackey, who will be interviewed by Cormac Cannon, and a presentation by one of our alums of Masters in Music History, Taylor Collier, on community partnerships in the arts. That's co-sponsored by Spark. We have a silent film with live accompaniment, which if you've never seen, those are really fun. So no soundtrack, no sound, but live musicians performing. And that's in Johnson Hall. We have a lecture performance with composer and saxophonist Perry Goldstein. And a master class and concert of Filipino guitar music with the Dadap Aguilar duo. And finally, the world premiere of a piece by Michael Pizarro-Liu called Forests of Noise with Greg Stewart, one of our faculty members, and the Experimental Music Workshop and the USC Wind Ensemble. So I doubt you will need any more enticement to come to Colloquium other than these fantastic events, but in case you do, here are some more reasons. All your friends will be there, and so will graduate music students who are always good people to know. We also offer film screenings, concerts, workshops, and these are fun, low-impact ways to get your convocation credit and music history colloquium attendance credit if it's required by your music history courses. You came to college because you want to learn, I'm assuming, and learning is fun. And colloquium is all about learning new perspectives, new ideas. And finally, several School of Music students, undergraduates, have met visiting scholars through colloquium, and these scholars have helped them get into graduate schools or win Fulbright scholarships. And these awards are not only a tremendous national honor, but they also allow you to live and study abroad, which makes you a great person. So. You can learn more about colloquium events from the School of Music calendar of events, which is in our webpage, which is at that QR code. You can visit us on Facebook to find more updated information. We have an Instagram account where you'll see pictures. You might see pictures of yourself at events. And we have a podcast series that has more informal conversations with visiting guests that you can find wherever you listen to podcasts. It's called Behind the Peak. And you can also email me or visit me up on the 3rd floor. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you at one or all of the colloquium events this semester. Have a good day.
Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to USC. My name is Ms. Ashley Emerson. I am the new Assistant Director of Spark, Music Leadership at Carolina, and I'm also on the voice faculty here. I and the two Spark GAs, Ellis and Alejandra, have come here to give you a very brief overview of what Spark is and what we do for you. Okay, so this is Spark. What is Spark? We are here to help you find your spark. Your spark as a musician, your spark as an educator, a leader, and a citizen. We strive to provide all kinds of resources for you to prepare you for a diverse and sustainable career beyond traditional music education. And we foster skill development, creative learning, and personal exploration. These are the 4 friendly faces of Spark. Professor Rachel Calloway is the director, myself, assistant director, Alejandra, grad assistant, Ellis, grad assistant, and I would like to hand it over to them for a couple slides. One thing I did mean to tell you, Spark is located right across, the office is right across from this recital hall at 218, and we have an enormous bulletin board outside the office, which you will see if you exit through this door. So I encourage you to check it out, and you can keep up with a lot of what's going on that board. Here you go.
All right, everybody. So this part is probably the most exciting for you guys because not only will you get credit, but you get free food. So make sure that you open those emails. And we will have Pro Skills, Wellness Wednesdays, and Up Close and Personal events, which encompass a lot of what we try to do in our mission, which is to bring in resident artists to help you discover whatever passion you have with composition or any of the diverse things that we do in music. Wellness Wednesdays, we try to help our student community feel at home and at peace. So these are really good moments for you to be mindful and have a good relationship with yourself and with your instrument, which is really important. Pro Skills will be workshops that will enhance some other areas, like, for example, we will be having a Pro Skills on how to freelance. So if anybody is interested in that, this is a really good opportunity for you guys to learn about that.
Some more opportunities that we have coming up are our artist residencies, Stress Less Finals Week, and quite honestly, the best day of the semester is Fur Day. Our artist residencies are great opportunities for you all to meet world-class musicians, see them in performances, hear them in master classes. Some of the upcoming residencies we have is the Amrine Quartet and Dakota. Stress Less Finals Week, you'll get a lot of emails from us in the next coming weeks, and that'll be at the end of the semester, Finals Week. It's dedicated to helping you all get through the busiest, craziest time, preparation for juries, finishing papers, finishing exams. And then Fur Day, faculty and staff bring in their pets. We've had dogs, cats, everything, and you can find them, do a little scavenger hunt around the school. We also have opportunities for funding through Spark. We've got mini grants, community impact grants, and summer study grants. The mini grants are focused on skill development, creative learning, and personal exploration. And you can, we have some of the deadlines coming up. We'll be sending out more information soon. Community impact grants are focused on community service and engagement. For example, we had a student last semester who was focused on the mental health of the music school. And then you can see the proposals and applications for the fall semester, and then final submissions are in the spring. Summer study grants are a great way to help you go to training programs. They're used to help pay expenses for summer musical experiences, tuition. It's a great way to practice grant writing, which you can also get help with through our writing coaches.
And some of our upcoming resources, and we say upcoming because we're still developing some of these projects, are the Lending Library, the Gig Office, and the Writing Coach. We have the Lending Library used to work in a different system, and now we're merging with the USC Library, School of Music Library, to make that process easier for you guys. Through the Lending Library, you can borrow equipment like iPhones, recording mics, lights, whatever you need for probably screening auditions or any projects that you feel important for the school or for yourself. This is a really good resource so that you don't have to go into expensive stuff and buying things that you might not need eventually. So.
Great. We will this semester also have Gig Office. So that is a platform that Spark maintains that helps connect community members with musicians at the School of Music that are looking for performance opportunities. This is different from a booking agency, but if a community member would like some musician or some sort of entertainment for an event, they can contact Spark Gig Office, and we help kind of distribute that information to those of the School of Music that are interested in participating in that. And we have 3 wonderful writing coaches this semester. If you're looking to refine any of your writing and communication skills, so I highly encourage you to contact Spark, keep in touch with what we have on the bulletin board once you get into your studies, if you're looking for any help with a certain assignment or want to refine those skills. And if you have any ideas or have any questions, please send them along to us. And we look forward to, we were the people that that were handing out snow cones the other day too. So a lot of our events include food. Please give us a scan, and we look forward to seeing you around at our events this semester.
Sorry about that. So I am in student services. I'm your program coordinator for all your undergraduate needs. I work very closely with Jillian. She advises you, but I can help you with registration issues, questions about forms or life, whatever. So feel free to come by and see me in my office anytime. My door's always open. You can always email me. I will be sending you a lot of emails, Spark emails, colloquium emails, job opportunities, anything that I think you might be interested in as a student, you'll get an email from me about it. And if you don't want to read them, you don't have to. Sometimes I try to do that in my emails. I'll say, if you're going to be doing this, continue reading. If not, then delete. Just pay attention to that, so that way I try not to fill your inbox, but there's a lot that I have to get out to you guys. But, just shoot me a line, come see me. I'm happy you're all here. Welcome to the new students, and glad to have all the returning students back. We've missed you.
Hi, everybody. Some of you, most of you know me, some of you may not. My name is Jillian Bigany. I am the academic advisor here in the School of Music, so I do take care of all of our undergraduate majors here in the School of Music. My primary job is academic advising, so all of you that are a major in the School of Music are required to see me at least once a semester so that we can get your schedule set for the next semester. We will have more information coming out about academic advising and what that's going to look like for you in terms of making appointments for the spring semester. But we did want to take a moment and walk you through a really great resource that we do have. Is that on here? Other way. It's backwards, sorry. All right, so we have Navigate is the system that we utilize for students to make appointments through academic advising. There is an app for this that you can download. It also has some other great resources. You can make appointments not only with me, but with a number of other offices on campus. You can also see your class schedule, information about your major, the courses not only that you're currently registered in, but that you have taken, as well as information about tutoring if you need tutoring for any classes. So lots of great resources in this app. So I highly recommend that you go ahead and download this. I'll also send this out to you guys through email to encourage and remind you to consider this as we move forward. If you do have an appointment with me, all of our appointments are located in the front office, in my office, which is room 101B. So if you come through that yellow door in the main lobby, and then my office is right around the corner there. And I do have a policy that as long as my door is open and someone is not already in there, you are welcome to come in and visit with me. I'm here to answer any questions that you have, and in addition to doing your academic advising every semester, I'm also here to help connect you with resources, both within the School of Music and across campus, so don't hesitate to ask any questions. All right. The final thing I do want to remind you of is that the ad drop deadline is this next Wednesday, August 30th. For those of you who may not be familiar with what this is the last and final day that you can make any changes to your schedule online without any sort of a penalty. So this will not put a W on your account. This will give you a full refund if you're dropping a class. So if you do need to make any changes as you navigate this first week, please make sure that you are making those changes online and by the end of the day on August 30th. This does include if you've auditioned for an ensemble and need to change which ensemble you're in, you need to make that change before Wednesday. If you have questions about this or are unsure if you need to make a change, or if you need to make a change and are unsure how to do so, please either reach out to me via email or stop by my office, and I'm happy to help you with that this very first week of classes. All right, guys, thank you so much. Very nice to see you today.
Hello, I am Dr. Stallard. I serve on the voice faculty and also serve as the Director of Undergraduate Studies. And in that capacity, I oversee all of our undergraduate majors and minors within the School of Music. I work with the dream team of Margie and Jillian over here, and they are usually your front line of defense or offense, depending on what you're needing in terms of undergraduate related things. But I want you to know that I'm part of that team as well. you have a very strong support system here within the School of Music. We have one of the most, if not the most, supportive faculties and staffs that I've ever encountered. And we really are here for you and are student-centered. But you have to take initiative and accept that help. My office is located up on the 3rd floor, room 329. If ever there's an issue that you need my help with, please email me. Let's find a time to set up an appointment and meet. You will need me for things like getting an overload for credits. If you need to go over 18 credits, you can do that through email. We do that all the time. A lot of the other forms are being initiated electronically now, so they come to me electronically, or usually Margie or Jillian will get me that form. But if you need my physical signature on something, 3rd floor is the place to come. I do often need to reach out to you about your academic progress. Usually that involves something going on within an actual class. I unfortunately do have to send out emails at the end of every semester for folks who don't pass theory and oral skills courses and how that impacts you, and I don't like sending those emails any more than people like getting them. But if I send you an email, there's a really important reason for it. I don't send junk. So please, if you see my name come into your inbox, please open it because there's something important in there for you. Again, we're glad that you're here. We want all of you to be successful both in and out of the classroom, and we are here to do whatever we can to help facilitate that for you. Thank you.
Now, those of you who know me know I have to plug the jazz ensembles. The auditions are coming up. I know a lot of you have band auditions today, and maybe some other ensembles, but we have auditions for jazz ensembles on Monday. Let's see, is that the time? It's at 2:20 in the new Green Street Church. Thank you. This is a project that's been so many years, I couldn't tell you how many years in the making, and we are officially moved into the church. So even if you're not a jazzer, come over and see us. Come see our space. It's really it's a great place. In addition to the jazz ensembles that you may be familiar with, the big bands, we're starting a new ensemble that is not auditioned, and this is for anybody who is interested in jazz but maybe never had a chance to try it before, or for people who maybe say, I like jazz but I play the French horn and I don't feel like I belong in a big band, but I want to play jazz on my horn. You can absolutely do that in this group. We're going to meet on Monday nights, and you do not need to audition. You can literally just go sign up for it or come talk to me after if you have any questions. I'd love to get some people. If you're a vocalist and you're interested in jazz, we also have a jazz vocal ensemble. So please come talk to me if you're interested in that also. So now let's get to some stuff about this course. I'm going to try to shorten this because the fun part is coming up next, as you can see. And I want to have time for that. But there are some really important things I need to tell you. First of all, let's see, she's right here. Our GA now is Veronica Rice. Everybody say hello. Yeah, she's awesome. She will be the person that you will contact when you have questions about this class. Just email her. Her email is in the syllabus, which is in Blackboard. And so she'll be responding to those things. We do take attendance, obviously, by the ID system. And she has to physically take that data and input it into Blackboard, where I'll show you where you'll see, okay, I was there that day, I got a point. And if you don't see your attendance from today in Blackboard by, say, Tuesday of next week, she's the person that you should email quickly so that she can get that fixed for you. Don't wait till the end of the semester and then say, but I was there on the first day, because we don't remember if you were here or not by then. So yeah, that's Veronica. And Nathan Duvall is downstairs in 006, so those people downstairs, Nathan, say hello. He's helping us out too. I'm going to put this up here one more time. If you want to quickly take a look at these QR codes. If you don't have the Blackboard app, you're going to really want to get that. It's improving every year, and it's going to be a really good way for you to check your attendance for this class at any point. And you can just look for a Blackboard Learn in your app store. Oh. Before we get to that. So in Blackboard, yours is going to look something like this. You'll see the course syllabus and the schedule. And I want to not read this to you by any means, but just to take a look at a couple things. Anybody having trouble with the internet these last couple of days? It's going to get better, I promise. So this may not load. We'll give it a moment. But here's what you need to know. This class is every Friday at 1:10, and you need to plan to be here. Plan to be here every Friday at 1:10. Okay? I'm requiring that you attend 10 events this semester. It used to be 15. Thank you. You're welcome. For returning students, in all seriousness, for returning students, those of you who took the time to write comments on your evaluations at the end of the semester, we read those, the dean reads those, we take them into consideration, and because of your feedback, we're changing the way this course works. We're not doing any more online. We're not doing any more events outside of this time. I want to make it easy for you to get the points you need, okay? So the grade book will be a lot shorter. They're not going to be all these, 50 different events happening and you pick 15. No. You're going to come every Friday. If you miss one, you're going to be okay. If you miss two, you might be okay. But you need to get 10. So go through, there we go. You can read this, it'll give you all the details. But the main thing you need to know is that you do need to plan to be here on Friday. I know in the past, because there were so many online events, it started to feel like, well, maybe I don't really need to go Fridays because I can just do all my points online. Definitely not that way anymore. So just plan to be here every Friday. I don't need an excuse from you. If you have to miss, just make sure that you get to 10 and you get an automatic S, which is a passing grade. If you have 9, unfortunately, that's not a passing grade. So if you have any questions, email Veronica. If she can't help you, she'll forward you on to me. Here's your grade book. You're going to see something like this in your app, and every Friday there's an item there. Some Fridays there's more than one, but they always are at this time. Does that make sense? Sometimes we might have two things going on at once. One will be here, one will be downstairs. How many of you are in Music 100A? Okay. All of your Friday 110s, Music 100A, that's also going to count for this class. Just trying to make it easier. So if there's a day on your, if there's a day on your Music 100A schedule, like, let's see, the first one is, that's next week. Next Friday, you 100A folks need to go down to 006. Everyone else not in 100A should come here. We have Dr. Roy Ernst. I'm very excited. He's in town for just 1 week, and he agreed to come talk to us. And if you have any interest at all in teaching or music education, you're going to want to hear him. And if you're in 100A and you're going to miss it, I'm still going to live stream all of these Friday events that are in this room. So if today you think, oh, what was Spark? What was that again? You can always go back to the School Music YouTube channel and watch any part of the video that you want to see again. And if there's one you have to miss, I'm not going to give you credit for watching it online. Sorry, you have to be here to get your attendance point. But if you just want to get the information, it's going to be available. Okay? So again, if you have questions, please email Veronica. I want to move on to the fun part. Are you ready? So let's welcome Dr. Valerio and her graduate assistants.
Everybody check it out up here. Check it out up here. We're gonna do 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody but the scrapers. We'll keep going, keep going, keep going. The scrapers get the feature. Check. All right, can you hear me? All right. In 4, just the drums. Everybody will stop but the drums. 4, 3, 2, just the drums. In 4, just a pig. In 4, just a pig. 4, 3, 2, 1. I know there's another animal out there. Is there one more? Let's hear it. Make sure you can hear the soloist. In 4, everybody back in. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Does nobody want to dance? Come on. You want the mic? All right. In 4, just the ravs. These are called rav drums. 4, 3, 2, 1. Add in something tasty. You don't have to play all the time. Play a little now and then.
some of you are singing, I think. Everybody, if you're playing something, sing what you're playing or say it. So if you're back, or sing it. Ba-da-da-bo. Ba-ba-da-bo. Make sure your mouth is going. I don't think this is... All right, 4. Just the vocalist. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Double your silence. Double it again. Double it again. And again. Let's have only the vocalist. Only the voices. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you're interested in making circle music and getting credit for this, that's what this is. It'll be a little bit smaller groups, and we would love to have you join us. So when we do circle music, we believe, 1, that there are no wrong notes, and that silence is your friend, and that there's music inside of everybody. So we hope you join us, all right?
Thank you. Thank you. There are 2 dates we'll have circle music during this hour. Thanks so much. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Please leave your scrapies with us in the bucket. Well done.